That's it. R&R is over. Deep dive selected and ready.
Stone and rock! Oh, wait. Rock and stone. Script. I'll take it.
Ooh, that looks pretty good.
Script. Oh, sweet.
These weapon skins actually look really nice.
This looks nice. Perfect. Mmm. That one. Just what the doctor ordered. Yeah! Rock and stone!
Oh, wow. A lot of people, like, immediately joined.
Time to turn some aliens into thin green paste.
Rock and gunpowder in mine, please.
You know what to expect from this? Is it's pretty much just 3 missions consecutively. The two main differences being, every time you go up a stage, the difficulty slightly increases, and the only minerals are gold and nitro.
If you're rock and stone, you never.
Yeah, I think that's right. 3, then 3.5, then 4.
Get in my gut.
And then the same thing for EDD, but it starts at 4. That's a pretty good combo.
Noise too.
No, it's actually really good. You may not know, but, if you heal while on Iron Will, it won't make you go down, but you'll get the full invincibility duration.
You boys better be better miners than you are dancers.
You can use a resupply or pick up red sugar as well.
Smart stout for everyone. It's
Rock
on
and
me.
stone in the heart.
To a successful mission.
Orders from management. Stop dancing and get to it.
Hang on, I'm starting to think
Let me just spoil a
this
secret.
exploiting us common
Drillers
rockin'
do not
If we
really
join
eat
forces,
rock.
abandon our own mining
Yeah, I know.
companies.
Crazy,
We'd
yeah?
be raking in the dough. Why don't we put guns on
We
Wally?
could just have another round of beer.
Yeah! We rock!
Frank's ordered.
Oh yeah! Rock and stone, the pretty sound of teamwork.
Oh, that's nice.
Is the gravity thingamajig on the fritz again? Give me an R, give me an S, give me a rock and stone.
Now just do a... Who didn't grab a beer? Yeah, just jump in the hoop. There's also an achievement for doing that.
None can stand before us.
There's also one for filling a mug in there.
No! Yeah, rock and stone,
Lads, rock and stone!
There's still a drink left. You didn't
Rock
get
and
one.
roll!
If you're rock and stone, you never will.
Best around the blackout stout, Lloyd. Give me an R. Give me an
Rock
S.
and
Give me a
stone!
rock. Give me a rock.
Rock on! Feel
Are we
much
just-
better now.
Sorry?
Gems my ass.
You know, you're not being paid by the hour. Get
Leaders.
Yes, that's right. And the Elite Deep Dive is 4, 4.5, and 5. I think.
Damn you, Deep Rock Galactic!
Leave no dwarf behind.
You.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's a lot, the third stage is much has notably more spawns than Hazard 5 normally does.
My head is spinning. Yeah,
I'm ready.
so pretty.
Give me an R. Give me an S. Give me a rock and
stone,
hurry
you
up.
beautiful
I'm
black
getting
stone.
Drop
younger.
sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
Lock and load. We're all gonna die!
I'm hungry. We rock.
Let's get the job done!
Yeah. You can just also send in the drop pod.
Minus, welcome to the deep dive. The horrors of Hoxley's await you. Work hard, stay focused, keep an eye on your objectives.
I'm gonna kill you. Weapon ready. Clifton Warden is history.
Hello?
Hello.
Man, this ain't what I signed up for.
Okay.
If you take items of order, we can freeze.
A to Z, give it to me.
Getting it along in nooks and crannies.
Trying to freeze it leads to the pain.
And here I just polish my bloody, disgusting stuff this is. Attack! Found some nitra.
Platform. Platform's placed.
Okay.
Found some nitra. Locked and loaded.
Be gone! I can't carry anything.
What? Why?
Molly.
It's so annoying.
Girl. I used to think I was a Viking.
See you later.
That's it, lads. Rock and stone.
Yo, if there's anything that you need me to pick up, just ping it for me. Honestly,
Yep.
my fucking mineral spatial awareness is kind of ass, so if you ping it, I'll probably
I
grab it.
just put up a ziplock.
I know there's a hoarder somewhere, but I forgot where that is.
There's nitro here.
There's a hoarder here, yeah.
Nitra.
Have to slow down Neuro.
Mineral
Found it.
water.
We have freeze. We can get close to it, then you'll get.
Let me hit it first.
Hold on, but not yet. This is us spawning.
You fuck down.
Mineral hoarder here.
It's activated.
Damn.
I'm confused of how you're reasonably expected to kill those things.
You could do it if you have at least 3.
Eat it.
Because usually you have to either just annihilate it with damage or freeze it.
If someone leaves in a deep dive, do we got someone
Yeah,
else?
I
in
hope
their
he comes
place or no?
back. It'd be weird that he intentionally left because of pots of gold.
Locked and loaded.
Zip line ready. Reloaded.
Swarm, they're here.
Reloading.
Is it a good bomber?
Here, have some extinction. You're cute, but you're dead.
Like, where are the enemies right now?
Hey, yo, I actually have a quick question. You know those like little like purple swarm nests?
I was
The tunnels?
already-
Yeah, is there a way to destroy those?
No, not really, but they only spawn once. And they make a sound before they actually start generating the enemies. You can blow it up, and then it'll actually spawn some. But it'll only spawn once. You can also just stay clear of it and try not to shoot it or make any sound near it. Though if you're on Golden Books, you may want to intentionally trigger them because they'll spawn like 50 to 50 swarmers on high hazards.
I like the sound of that.
So like, do you guys recommend somebody who's go into deep dives after this or no?
Yeah,
Elite deep
the
dives, right?
regular deep dives aren't too bad, but the elite deep dives can get really painful.
Will I get flamed if I like suck or what?
Probably not. It just won't be a good time.
That's fair.
I
Well,
haven't
you guys
done
are
this
gonna be
week's
playing with
one,
me.
so I
If
don't know
you
if
see-
it's good, bad or not.
Okay, well, you guys are playing with me, so if there's anything that I do where like it's very clear that I'm like being
Yeah.
flexible,
I won't be
feel free to
I
let
won't
me
be
know.
an ass about it, but if something goes wrong, on your end, I'll call it out. Try to help you
No,
out.
don't worry. I don't really care for toxicity. Like I play League of Legends, so you know I'm like, sort of immune.
I have
to
only
this one.
started playing the rotating game mode because playing that game basically at all is impossible.
Yeah, no, I actually play competitively. Take that in.
Oh yeah. If you're trying to
Yeah,
do solo
see,
queue,
literally the most toxic game ever, and I play competitive. I'm like.
I mean,
actually,
Dead by Daylight,
like,
which
mentally ill.
I played a bit, is arguably worse. I got called a pedophile for having headphones.
Oh, no. That doesn't even beat the how bad I've gone. So like my name in League actually has like what country I'm from. I'm from Egypt. Had a guy call me a sub-Saharan sand.
I don't really know what the context for that insult.
Nothing. He just wanted to call me a sub-Saharan sand N-word.
What's
Oh.
blood? Lights up!
Yeah, that's just the league experience.
Yeah, I've seen a few instances of that in League, but being called a pedophile for headphones is an all-time low for my opinion.
Watch me fly!
Oh yeah.
Marker up.
Reloading.
I got a plot platform, possible.
The NG's gone.
And loaded.
Oh, it's the engine. Oh.
I could give
How
you a
do
sip.
you guys just know what each class looks like off the top of your head, or is there a way to like make it tell you who's playing what?
If you pull up the terrain scanner, it shows the class symbol above the character. You can also tell by what guns.
Is there
are
no way to
holding.
make it say on the HUD, like on the left?
I think there's a mod that shows the symbol instead of the character's image.
Okay, that's Oh yeah, I like play with mods. It's so fun. I have the one that makes the mule have like the Squidward foot sounds. It's
Yep.
so funny.
Jodo, could you take to that? Actually, if it is fishing tight, we want to get out of here quickly before shit goes south. Because the spawner is going to keep going up.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Gold.
There should be 2 Jadis or Aquarks down here. I don't know where the other one went.
I think we actually have a chance to make it out alive.
But for the Dead by Daylight's balancing, it is awful. I hate it. That's why I stopped playing.
So long, suckers.
Honestly, I wish I could say, like, League is awful and I hate it, but man, do I play it a lot. I'm
Yeah,
fucking
it-
addicted. Like,
it
I need
can
something to
be
get that
fun, but it's
competitive itch.
often ruined by terrible or toxic players. Dead by Daylight is horribly unbalanced and constantly ruined by terrible players that intentionally abuse how broken the game is.
And Dead by Daylight's not free, right? It's paid?
Nope, it's paid and it's super grindy to even actually have fun. It's
that's
honestly
not the
like
game for me.
several hundred hours just to play at like the highest to get the best items. Like, there's 2 mechanics that the Survivor team has been given that are so broken that they had to make a perk that counters it instead of... that was super broken it made the game unplayable. And instead of nerfing the mechanic, they just added a perk that nerfs it for you.
Well done, you got them all.
The thing about the Grievous Wounds thing is that healing is OP. Okay, we're making an effect that makes it not OP.
Yeah, that is the most freaking annoying balance philosophy I hate it so much.
Yeah, it's nice to, like, cool, I could buy a counter to healing champions, but they shouldn't be that powerful in the first place.
You know, I don't know how recently you've been like playing competitively-ish, but they now have like fucking items that counter shields as well. But
Yeah,
now shields are just the most
I've
broken
been playing
shit
the
ever.
all random nerf.
Yeah, I'm actually down to play some after.
I'm
Well,
liking
I can
that they're up to the going with of just everyone has like an additional 2,000 gold worth of stats and just health and armor magic resist. But all shields, healing, and other such effects
Yeah.
are nerfed by like 20%.
Yeah. You're talking about the durability patch, right?
Yes, that sounds so healthy for the game of cool. I don't have to.
I know. I'm really excited for that. But honestly, though, the characters that I've been playing the most these days are assassins. So I don't know. For me, it's just gonna be an overall nerf.
Yeah, it nerfs the roll, but it's not strictly a nerf because the assassins also get that durability, so they can take much riskier plays and come out alive.
Yo, by the way, sorry, but does my ammo carry over as well, or no?
Nope,
Do I get, like,
whatever health
full
and ammo you had left get transferred.
Oh, really?
Yep. So if you got left behind, you'll be put in the drop pod of 0 health.
And then somebody has to revive you?
Yeah, and if you have, as long as somebody survives, everyone who got left behind will just will keep going, but with no health left. Where's the box? Because we better get out of here quickly.
Somebody had it pinged, I don't know where it went.
Weapon ready.
Yeah. What is the black box? That I have not seen before.
It's the first step of salvage. It's like the
Oh,
uplink.
that's it?
Yep, it's just an uplink. You don't have to connect to anything. Could you draw around this turtle?
Nitro's been withdrawn, and supply pod is inbound.
We're like probably not gonna get a 4th, right?
No, that guy's not coming back, and no one can like join.
Resupply pod is here. Everything
For Dead by Daylight, there's just so many like balancing issues I have with the game. There's several perks that both teams have that serve similar functions, but the survivors always get a much more broken version of it.
Is there like ranked for that game, or is it just kind of
There is only ranked.
casual?
Unless you play custom
Oh.
games, there's only ranked.
Light us
That
up.
does not sound good.
It's not.
Is it okay if I take 2 ammo resupplies?
If you need it. Looks like you only need 1 though.
Yeah, I'm out on flares, that's the issue.
Pretty much, there was a perk that existed in Dead by Daylight for like 4 years before they actually made it balanced. The actual effect of it was, after the killer unhooks you, for basically 60 seconds they had to ignore you because it was impossible for them to actually do anything
There,
to you.
team. 50%.
One of the takes of you have to supposed
You
to
kill the
down
killer
them
back?
and then pick them up. Yeah, it lets you hit the killer back,
There be light.
but the way it functions, it literally undid like 5 minutes of their time. It
Yeah,
forced
that
them
sounds
into.
like a Riot
If
Game
they
battle
interacted with
philosophy.
you, it was strictly negative for them. For 60 seconds. Unless they intentionally downed you and then waited near your body for the effect to come off, and they just had to guess whether or not you had it in the first place, or the timer on it was up.
There.
Yeah, that literally sounds fucking horrible.
Yes. And only like last year did they actually nerf it of if the cyber does something that's not getting attacked by the killer, the perk turns off. And then they immediately added shit that's so horribly broken it looks dumb by comparison.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that's probably like, I don't know. I feel like companies these days, that's just how they know people wanna, like, that's how they make people keep playing the game.
They're like making controversial shit or making both sides
Yeah,
horribly
exactly.
broken.
These are successful.
For Dead by Daylight, that's not even the
Exactly.
case because killers are so bad. You have
Yeah,
to
but
be
I mean,
like a
like,
fucking,
I
you
guess
have to
with
be a
Riot
chess
games-
master to actually play killer.
Let's get this wrapped up.
Because my main complaint with the game is they do not allow voice comms on their game, but using third-party software to have it anyway is completely fine. Like, they have gone on record saying they will not be adding voice comms to their game, but actively allow people to use it via third-party software.
Sorry, one sec, I'm getting annihilated.
I'm gonna run over and hit the pod, because we need to get out of here.
Yeah, we do.
Einhand launched. We're picking up heavy activity in the vicinity, so hold the line until the escape pod arrives.
To the actual killer side of things, there's only like 4 of the 24 killers that are actually like viable at high level. And then almost every single one of them is actively unfun to play against.
Can I get some cover over here? I'm out of ammo on my primary. Alright, if I remember correctly, do the killers get to pick who they play, or is it random?
You get to pick which killer you play as and which perks you take, but what the survivors pick and what map you get sent to are random. You can, using points earned by playing games, get consumables that increase your chances of going to certain paths.
I'm gonna grab that last resupply. Sorry guys, but
Yeah, it's fine.
like almost out.
You know, the thing is there are more maps that are survivor-sided and killer-sided. But for the killers that aren't fun to play against, it's solely because they remove survivor interaction. Like, the best they can do is try to dodge. Because the best one, her ability is literally teleporting. She gets to pick a location and teleport to it, within a distance of person.
Like, does it have to be like in line of sight though?
No, she can literally go through walls. Though there is a... You can,
So it's like Omen from Valorant?
I haven't played, I don't know him.
Transportation.
Sort of like... No, not with Blanc, or...
What is now? Now kill the rest of them.
It's sort of how I would say
Yeah, that
Zen
sounds
works.
really frustrating.
You can see where she's showing up. It makes a sound when she teleports, but you can't directly see where she's teleporting to.
Drop pod has landed and is ready for
If you have line of sight on her, you can see where she's facing and try to guess where she's teleporting to based off that.
T-minus 3 minutes.
The only upside to it of is there's like a delay as she's teleporting for her to actually like be able to hit you, and she can't cancel the teleport early.
Good team effort. The deep dive is progressing smoothly.
Is there a way to change the binding for support, by the way?
For resupply pod? I don't think so. That might be.
I really don't want to die down here.
And I think about it, it's closer to how our result works, so she can only dash a limited number of times. But she always fixes a...
Dive begins.
She can't
Still a long
cancel
way
the
to
dash
go.
early, and it
Finish
can
your
go through
objectives.
terrain.
It'll send you deeper into the heart of Hogsmeade.
Deep Rock seriously needs to invest in some
To push the top keybind.
Booyah!
Oh yeah, you can change it.
Things about to go very.
I have mine set to mouse 4.
I should call for the mule.
It's under controls all the way at the bottom. You can see like keyboard key bindings depending what you're playing on.
Explosives! Can't carry anymore! Come on, guys! Rock and stove!
After this, longest shower ever. Feel like I Clifford gunk in every single
I
crack.
can't carry anymore! Molly, maybe we're not gonna die after all!
Okay, hello? Somebody
I
talk.
can hear you.
I also changed the volume. Okay, there you go. That's better.
Oi, you
I had to swap the salute button and the
sit down, rest a bit, and maybe play some dice.
push button.
Pretty much how it works is she has to charge up how far her teleport goes, and cannot go backward. If she charges it too long, it stuns her, and she has to stop moving while also charging it. But right after she comes out of the teleport, she has full control.
Bigger.
But I think it's a second after doing the teleport, she'll be stunned as well.
Yeah, that's
Unless she uses another teleport and can do so, I think, twice in a row. But there's basically the points you earn by playing games you can use to spend on consumable items to make the killers better. No, some of them come with some of them come with some kind of downside or miter buff. One killer, her ability is to throw an axe. She can trade to capacity 5 for 1, but it insta-kills you.
Honestly, Dead by Daylight's like the one game that I never got into. Like, I got into a lot of games recently.
I played it,
because,
I
like,
thought it was fun until I actually started playing it where people are good at the game. And it really became unplayable.
Loot bug.
Yeah. So, what do you blame for the failure of the game? The player base or the developer? Because a lot of the blame on... like,
I
the league
blame
that
the
I go to,
developers
that's on the
because
player base.
they actively cater to the Survivor stuff, the people who play Survivor. Because that's where most of the cosmetics are.
I'm ready. I need the mule right here, right now.
Lock and
Because there is a perk that was really good, killers used it a lot. The developers went, huh, people are using that a lot and survivors hate it. Let's nerf it. Let's completely rework it into something that's completely different and much awful, much worse. And like one of the reasons they stated for this is it just slows the game down without the killer having to do anything. And they have 2 perks that let the survivors break rules of the game. You can't directly heal yourself, yet have somebody else do it on you. and they've made 2 perks that let you do it.
And wait, so in Dead by Daylight, is there 1 killer and the rest are survivors?
It's
or
1
is
versus
it
4.
multiple killers?
This old rust bucket.
Okay.
It's 1 killer versus
So
4
wouldn't it
survivors.
make
Deposit in the mill.
so like to make the game fun for the survivor, you kind of have to, or the killer, you kind of have to make the killer a little bit like OP in a way.
Yeah, but it
But
doesn't
then-
feel like that. It feels awful.
Exactly, and also because there are more survivor players, like statistically, I guess you have to always cater to the survivor more. It just sounds like a dilemma more than anything.
Yeah, the game starts to feel like a cat and mouse, but it feels like a cat versus mouse, but the mouses all have voice communication, always know where you are, and are much fucking faster than the mouses. So much faster than the cat, and unless you get caught by surprise, you're always gonna get away from them.
Let there be light.
We're gonna have to order a resupply
This is
soon.
what I meant by, unless you are really good at chess, you're gonna be really bad at killer. Because you constantly have to think like 10 moves ahead of what every action you're taking.
Menace. Kill it. Ain't no hiding from me, bug.
You have to throw up.
Up. Ready?
Ah.
What's this?
I ordered a resupply.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Are you blind? Look over here.
Stop them dead. Resupply arrived. Go restock. That's it. Back's full.
Yo, how do scouts do that thing where they like they like dig a hole instantly as they're like grappling up? It's fucking impressive. I've been trying to learn how to do that shit, but it's actually hard.
Pretty much let go just of the grapple just before you actually reach where it's ending, and then instantly do a power attack and hold W.
Oh, hold W. Okay, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong.
I have never used hoverboots, so I can still do
Hands
that.
up.
This is thirsty water.
Pardon?
Hoverboots. I think it's double tap space or C, and you can hold C and you
Oh, I
can
don't
save.
have
release.
hover boots.
I've just never used it. I have every perk.
I have the perk, or actually, I don't even think I have it.
I need more ammo.
I don't know. I just don't like it. Like, I feel like it's like there's so much better stuff. Like, I really like running Iron Will and Field Medic just because.
Yeah. Also
like,
for Scout, hoverboots isn't particularly
Yeah.
useful because he has 2 overclocks that do the same thing and the grappling hook.
Yeah, but I also don't have any overclocks right now. I have cryo minelets and I got an overclock for the new bow, but
Yeah, Cryo Mine was just actually really nutty. It freezes stuff so fast. It's also really nice to put the penetration rounds on it so that you can shoot an enemy directly and get the mines.
You guys okay for me to grab one of these eggs here?
Probably want to use the resupplies.
Yeah, I already used it. I'm just waiting for you guys. Or if I'm burping up a lot, I just had a dinner.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Scanner's got a blip the size of a drop pod.
There's one
Brace
swarm
yourself,
left.
Team.
Let's clear this swarm before doing another egg.
I don't know.
Because it will stack and spawn on top of each other.
Light is up.
And if we able to get 2 swarms at once, it'll be really painful.
Incoming. Smoke him if you got him.
A way to actually make League of Legends fun, to make it a good game again, would be actual punishment for players who intentionally lose games or deliberately refuse to try.
You know what? They keep saying that they're working on that, but I don't see any improvement.
Yeah,
It
I've
feels
had
like
to-
the game just keeps getting worse
To
and worse.
actually get someone, like, even punished, I had to send them an entire replay file via email. And then the guy didn't even get banned, even though it was 40 straight minutes of him refusing to literally actively sabotaging his own team.
Yeah, and I also think, like, players are just always going to be one step ahead of the developer in learning how to teach the game. Unless there's, like, an absolute, like, fucking authoritarian system where you literally can't react.
Then have a breather.
They could do something like a hardware ban, so that if the player actually wanted to play on that account again, they had to... Like, if they wanted to play on the computer again, they had to get new parts of it.
Yeah, you know what's funny? That I'm really glad that you mentioned that, because,
Because
you know,
someone
Riot,
could get banned
like,
and make another account because it's free.
Oh, not only is it free, do you know they can use the same email?
That is...
Of that account that was banned.
That is awful. Why would you ever design that? Like, that's what killed CSGO, because if someone gets banned, and they're like, it takes like 3 minutes for them to start hacking in lobbies again. Because they can just make a new Steam account, re-download the game, and keep hacking.
Got no flares ready.
We got a hell of a blip heading your way, team. Get ready.
Gold.
I need a damn line cut on legs. Where is it?
Come on, guys. Resupply.
You have any flares?
Keep swarm. Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
And I think this shit was called Scooch. He was sent a replay file of a person that's obviously a bot in ranked games. And they did, I think, 23 games before they actually got banned.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I watched Scooch. Yeah, I saw that. That Riot just doesn't really cater the game towards the entire player base anymore. They just only cater to the competitive scene and like the highest level of play. And even the people in the highest level of play complain so much about the game.
Yeah, that's why we
Like, I
got
don't know
like
if
the
you know,
that's why we got a one-shot meta, because I think it was either China or Korea really liked watching that, and then they got bored of the meta just revolving into like everyone playing assassins and the 4 characters that can heal enough to actually survive. Like those super high intense fights were nice to watch, but then when you realize that all they were doing is it being like a sort of standoff of who can fuck up first, it was boring because it was just watching who fucked up first and then everyone died.
Yeah, yeah.
And then for everyone else, including pro players, the game becomes super snowballing because how are you supposed to get ahead if a single mistake is all it takes for you to die? Or even I'll come back in the first place of Zed got 1 kill, he's now going to control the entire game.
Zip line done. Weapon ready. You're fast, Bug, but I'm faster.
I just like to see people who refuse to play the game. Like, they go into the games just to try to lose. Or intentionally play just bad enough that they're dead weight on the team.
Yeah, like, here's one example that used to fucking bother me so much. So one of the characters that I really like playing in League is Singed. I know, like, he's just so, like I just like his playstyle, right?
Yeah, I like it too.
And, okay, so, do you remember Hashinshin by any chance?
I played Ascension a few times.
No, Hashinshin, he was like a popular streamer, League streamer.
Oh, I thought you said Ascension, the game mode.
No,
That's like
Hashinshin.
8 years old.
Oh, yeah, I know that game mode. That game mode was fun.
Over here by the marker point.
It was fun, but I think some people found a broken strat where you could lock the entire enemy team with ever having items.
Oh yeah, Hashinshin was like a streamer, and all he ever did was fucking complain about Singed for like
Donkey time.
as long as humanly possible. So much so that he literally like chokeholded Riot into nerfing the champ, and now the champ is just like completely unplayable. And the best part out of all of this is that Hashinshin ended up being a fucking pedophile.
Move your tin
Then
ass
there,
over here and hurry,
wasn't it
please.
Nightblue? He directly got someone banned because he apparently was friends with an actual Riot dev and got a person banned because he didn't like how they were playing.
I don't know if it was Nightblue or someone else.
I'm pretty sure it was Nightblue. He had a team of support who took Smite, and they basically started roaming and helping the jungler more. And even though Nightblue did it, like, they ended up, like, winning. I think they won that game, or it was a really close one. The Teemo got banned basically immediately afterward.
Yeah.
Until
I
a different
believe
Riot, and until most of Riot figured out, like, whoa, what the fuck? You shouldn't be able to do that, and then ban Nightblue instead. And then again, he only got like a month ban for
Lighting!
literally manipulating the game to get someone banned because he didn't like how they played.
Hey, sorry,
Yes.
another quick question. Does the black box spawn before we finish this objective, or...
And no, it just spawned somewhere.
Them out!
Oh, so we just haven't found it yet?
You can also see it on the map. This is way far from us at the moment.
That will teach you.
Lights up!
Then I only watch Tyler 1 clips off YouTube. If I remember correctly, he
I
has
love
like
Tyler 1.
yeah, he had like 8 alt banned accounts from a few years ago.
Weapon ready.
Yeah, he was the only player ever to be hardware banned, like you were saying earlier. But it technically wasn't a true hardware ban. They basically made it so that if they ever saw him streaming, they would ban him right away.
Yeah, they
But
had someone watching his
He never played
streams
without
to
streaming.
get his account name and then immediately banned it.
Yeah.
Like he had started streaming it, play one game, immediately afterward you're banned.
Are we good on Nitro, by the way? Because I'm just like
300
running
of it.
around looking
That's a
for
lot.
whatever I can find.
Okay, I think we need to get to the
Okay,
black
so I'll
box
try
now.
to find this last egg.
Here I come.
And I think another thing that they could do is have like a terms of service update of if you get banned or like you get actually like punished enough number of times, they can actually just sue you. Because nothing gets people to stop.
I don't think they'll ever do that.
I feel like that or hardware bans would actually stop people from fucking up their games.
They need to maybe at least not let people who got banned use the same email to make a new account with no repercussion, like at the bare minimum. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or if they get like, I think a good like quick fix is if they play a ranked game and intentionally sabotage or ruin their team's chances, that only they lose LP.
You guys need me for the black box, or
Probably. That's like the whole reason why that people do that is they see someone, I don't like this person playing the game, so I'm going to intentionally sabotage their chances of actually playing it. It would be really nice for at least some way to go, hey, this ranked game had someone intentionally try to make their team lose. We shouldn't count that the lose because it wasn't a fair game.
Here we go. Lock and load.
Alright, I'm trying to find this last egg. You know what they used to have that was actually really good, and then they fucking removed it?
The Tribunal was,
I don't know how
was
long-
player run.
That Tribunal, I used to love that shit, man. And it actually worked, because Riot didn't have to fucking pay anybody to be on their behavioral
No.
team that somehow has
No,
a
I
salary
think
but
they
doesn't.
removed it because it started getting abused or something.
Yeah, they said like the game got really big and people would recognize each other's like friends and then they would unban them, but I don't know, I feel like
So long, suckers.
it's a better use of their fucking resources than having a behavior team which they claim they have that does literally nothing.
Hate to wait.
Yeah, I don't think they do. It'd be nice to see that you can't unban someone for Tribunal, but it also takes like 5 different people going, oh hey, this person actually is trolling their team, to actually ban them. Trying to figure out how to get over there.
I have no idea where this last egg is. I just like fucking...
You can
walked
see
all
it
the
on
way
the
back to
scanner.
spawn and
It's in that room you're in, but it's in the wall. High up.
Who's playing Driller? Did they reach it?
Supplies are on the way.
Hey, wow. Look!
Time to restock. Light is up. Move your tin ass over here and hurry, please.
I think bugs are coming.
Whoosh!
Let there be loyalty.
You just throw it down.
Objective completed. The egg quota has been met, and management will be pleased. Well done.
Need to get more thick
Detonator.
and sharpened when we get back.
Then there's all the spaghetti code that has been shown up. Some of it made perfectly good legends. It's the amount of spaghetti code and oversights that I've seen.
Yeah, the game literally acts like it's run by a bunch of children, or made by a bunch of children.
Because
Oh my God,
when they made the
client.
like put protein clan tags on your username, they forgot to actually make a copy of the clones you created. So if you tried to play Shaco or LeBlanc, it was impossible to do them correctly because they would immediately know which one was a clone.
Should have left my nose on bloody spice rig. Bomb detonator eliminated. Lock and loaded.
It's close.
Can I freeze that detonator or no? No, right?
You can freeze them, but it's pretty hard to. The only things that I wouldn't recommend trying to freeze are stuff like a Dreadnought or the robots, because they have like negative 1,000 temperature resist. You have to hit them with a ton of ice to actually freeze them.
Sounds good.
Lighting!
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Black box ready and booting. We'll lose the connection if you don't stay close by it, so try not to leave the triangulation zone marked.
For context on the detonator, 2 ice grenades is like a 30% overkill on freezing it.
Make every bullet count. Lift it, menace down.
And we're at 50%.
Awesome experience.
Flares up! Reloading!
75% team.
Torians, right?
Watch out!
Transmission completed. Got all the data we needed. Well done, team. All your objectives are completed. Drop pod beacon awaits activation.
We should probably grab those last 2 resupplies before we head out, right?
Yeah.
Getting more ammo.
Would you recommend going into Elite Deep Dive with no overclocks or no?
I definitely do not recommend it.
Okay. Like, I don't know if my build right now is enough for me to go in, but I just want to grab those cores, right?
I mostly understand how to use your build well before doing them.
See you, sucker.
Ready.
Locked and loaded.
Your deep dive chariot is on the way. Clock is ticking. Move it, team.
Light. I was born ready.
Drop pod arrived. Mule is returning to LZ. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Born ready.
Lights up. Eat it.
Slut!
Weapon ready.
Let's get out of this hellhole.
There we go. I think we're stiff.
Rock solid.
For rock and stone!
If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. Rock and stone forever.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Rock and roll is our hero! We have to leave now!
Mule has docked. Initiating launch sequence.
Ready.
Good stage, guys. So that we have one more now, right?
Well done, team.
Yeah.
Hope it'll be easier than the last time.
Rock and stone! Ain't gonna kill your boy! For those about to rock and stone! Like that! Rock and
We
stone!
are unbreakable. Check your gear and let's go.
Third stage, last and toughest one of the deep dive. Get your objectives done, and you'll be back to drinking yourselves into a stupor back at the Abyss Bar in no time.
Slut! Inventory is full.
Horn ready.
Ghost, ghost.
It's big and it's dangerous. Kill us. Let's prove it wrong.
Oh, that thing is
This
so
is
fucking
not
annoying.
going to be fun.
Porcelain mineral.
Yeah, that's actually gonna be really hard.
I can CDC it for 8 or 20%. I think movement speed reduced.
You can't kill it, right? You can just slow it.
The only thing you can do is slow that. It's completely unkillable.
Flares up.
We could use this from the fight the dreads, but we probably need to make some distance between us and it, and then do a dread.
Keep your distance.
Because while it can dig, it's very, very slow. We don't need any more nitro. We've got 300 of it.
Danger! Don't get too close.
Can you like go past it without it one-shotting you? Is that possible?
When sparks up to show up around, it's trying to attack. Same with regular
When sparks show up around it,
detonators.
okay.
It's literally just a detonator that's not killable. I'm gonna find a room. It's big to fight that in. Let's try to get the dreadnoughts done first before we end up losing any resources.
I mean, I already have a bunch.
Wait for flare recharge.
Lighting!
Incoming.
By the beard! What is this abomination?
Oh, that fucking thing.
Feel my wrath. This horror thinks it can kill us. Let's prove it wrong. For Carl! Zip line ready. Here I come. My baggage. Locked and loaded. Keep your distance.
Need some free space. I need
I
them
got
all right here,
reinforcements.
right now. This is friggin' hell.
Oh, it's coming for me. Ah. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, pretty much we can pull it far from a dreadnought, and while it's away, start actually try to kill a dreadnought. Could be just make multiple ways to move around though.
Every time I deposited, I would be arrested.
Oh, my health.
Yeah, it hits hard.
Weapon ready.
I don't remember if it hits less or just as hard as a regular detonator though.
I think it hits less, because I think on Scout, one detonator hit kills you. I'm pretty sure that's how I died in the last stage.
Yeah,
I was at
I'm
full
pretty
health
sure
and
it
I
does
shot
like
off.
80 or 90 damage, and it sets you on fire. Even through a full shield, you'll lose like half of your health.
Yeah, just fucking hit me mid-grapple.
Yeah.
What's this?
Ready to go? Okay.
Got a NATO type breeder here. Break it off.
Just bring ice grenades, it'll insta-kill those.
Pickaxe. Kill. These bugs don't stand a chance against us.
Oh yeah, ice one-shots flying enemies, right?
Yeah, it one-shots every flying enemy.
Except the robots?
Yeah,
Okay.
except for the robots. I think a goo bomber can survive if you hit with the very edge of it. But it'll be like 95% freeze, so anything over former freeze will just erase it.
Not ready. Flares recharging.
Also, if it's an elite
fucking-
enemy, then it's just incredibly hard to put statuses on.
Inventory is full. Time to deposit.
Alright, we can clean up this room.
Ollie, over here. I ordered a recent
Incoming.
buy.
And load it.
Hang in there. Surprise
Ghost is
on
here.
the way.
Want something? Danger! Don't get too close.
Yeah, it just barely broke my shield.
Quota met.
Okay, so we're gonna start fighting this dreadnought right now?
Yeah, we need to make some space between us and the ghost, so we have time to fight. If it's a really big room, it won't be too big of an issue.
I needed that.
Especially if we make a bunch of room to move.
Yeah, I guess we also want to lure this thing out, right?
Pretty much we can just run to the other dreadnought and fight that one. Incoming. the leech in this room.
Don't let him touch you. Born ready.
Everyone, can I get some attention? We need to dig here.
We could fight in here.
Fighting!
We'd have a nice amount of space to dodge around.
To the bone.
Yeah.
I've got a zip line ready here.
Fuck, this is where I wish I brought the fucking shotgun or the crossbow, because they're actually insane against dreadnoughts. Especially the new crossbow.
I haven't seen... Unless you take the overclocks for it. It does pretty good damage if you hit a weak point or something.
Let there be
Yeah, I have
light.
the triple volley.
I haven't used those yet.
Really can't use this.
Have you tried the
They're-
bodkin?
honestly, I really like them. A lot of people are building them with the Drac for like full electricity, and it's actually pretty good.
I've used the pheromone
And, like,
bolts
you pair
on
it
it.
with
It's
IP.
really good it's really good
I
status.
really can't use this for anything.
I'm running pheromone bolts right now, just because I don't have any good overclocks or any overclocks really for the Drac.
Yeah, the one of the overclocks it has, which is bouncy projectiles, it used to be a clean. It would make the
that's
projectiles
okay. I
bounce
think it's
twice
balanced
and
now,
with
right?
literally no downside. Now it's reduced rate of
So-
fire.
So the way you would use that, right, is you would have to shoot under them, right? Not
Yeah,
at
try
them.
to shoot under them with the splash because the splash would hit them, they would bounce, hit them again, do even more splash, then immediately bounce back into the ground and hit them with splash for a third time.
Would it also do direct damage on bounce?
Yeah, it direct bounce does damage with direct bounce.
Watch out!
So it did the direct damage and the splash damage on the bounce.
Yeah. If you took the splash damage, you could shoot under them to get the splash and like 3 extra times.
This horror thinks it can kill us. Let's prove it wrong.
Alright, Scott, can you run to one of the dreadnoughts?
Pardon?
Could you run to one of the dreadnoughts to activate it?
You want
Yeah,
something
sure.
done right? You gotta do it yourself.
So activate it and then run.
Yeah,
to get
activate
you
it, run
there.
back here.
Born ready. I got no ammo left. Resupply ordered.
Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
To the crossbow's overclocks, let your normal bolts do less damage but apply heat or cold, and then they also have a lingering AoE effect.
Resupply arrived. Go restock.
Red sugar!
I just got squished by the fucking resupply.
Resupply pod is
It's not incredibly good, but you can, if you do it right, you can easily ignite or freeze a group of grunts.
Lighting up!
Easy as fish.
I think you can shoot those fireballs.
Wow, I actually fucking died there.
It's a kind of bad position.
getting more ammo.
Jodor
Yeah, I
is
tried
on
to go
you.
over it. You guys don't have to rush for me, I have Iron Will if need.
I can tank this. I don't know how I took no damage for that.
Sparkling son of a mother! We're on the same team. Don't bother shooting the hive guard before
Ghost is next to the hive guard.
point.
Dreadnought on me.
Move it. To the blow.
going pretty well.
The ghost is running for you.
Keep your distance. So long, suckers!
I should be safe doing this. Yep.
Hopefully.
Weapon ready.
Oh my god, the fucking ghost.
I barely got hit by it too.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about Scout. He's always my favorite.
Oh, that's high.
Shield charge. Sentinel eliminated. Fight fear. What is this abomination? Horde ready. Rock on! Rockety rockin' stone.
Ready to kill some more crates.
Ammo taken.
Do you have the M1? The M1000 Classic is really good. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I have it. I have it.
One of the overclocks, Hipster, is like minus 10 damage.
Yeah,
for triple ammo.
that's literally what I'm trying to get right now. I'm trying really hard to get it.
You can easily get
Yeah,
like
do you want me to go grab
200
the other one,
bullets,
brother?
but you only do 48 damage a shot, which is only minus 10. That's incredibly good value. On top of better rate of fire and recoil.
Just let me know when to go grab the other dreadnought if you guys want.
Let's kill these enemies first, and you can do it.
I'm convinced this thing has a fucking hard-on for me.
Yeah, you can run right now.
Supplies are on the way.
The damage Hipster reduces, though, you can't one-shot a Karut unless you take the weak point damage mod.
Is it 2-shot at least?
Yeah, 2 shots. Just the amount of ammo you get makes it really good. I think it's 198 without the extra ammo mod.
My thing with Scout's weapons, though, is that like I feel like I just run out of ammo way too quickly, or maybe my aim just fucks.
Yeah, if you try to kill a lot of grunts with it, you're going to use all your ammo. So a good idea that I had was to stay near some other class and then cover them from the specials, because you're really good. Scout's really good at killing them.
Danger! Don't get too close.
I'm at the egg right now, but there's a resupply here, so I'm just gonna grab that, and then I'm gonna activate it. Okay, I'm gonna activate it. Are you guys ready?
His weapons have a lot of range. His primaries at least have really good range and precision, so you can kill like spitters and
Alright,
bacterias with ease. Ready?
Are you ready for me to
Thinks
activate
it
it?
can kill us. Let's prove it wrong.
He's also got 2 great ways to freeze. 3 actually. 3 great ways to freeze enemies. So you
Alright, can I activate it? Are you ready as well?
Ready.
Or?
You can freeze a high priority target.
Keep your distance.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Reloading. Lights up.
At least we can shoot these in the face.
For these, they'll guarantee to heal at least once, but if you don't let their health get too big of a difference, they won't do it anymore.
Okay, that I did not know.
Yeah, surprisingly, not a lot of people know that. That might be because nowhere in like the voice notes regarding them do they mention this, nor does the bouncer catalog say so.
Run for cover!
This one likes to shoot from a distance.
Well, that's their healing thing, right?
Yep. You could just focus one, but it
Is it
takes
the low-
longer.
Is it the lower health one that heals, or do they both
The
heal?
one that has more health gives its health to the other.
Oh, okay.
The amount they heal is, if it heals 100, the giver only loses 50. It only loses half of what it actually gives to the other. But only up to it, their health actually being...
always a net positive.
Yeah, it's all, they always end up with more effective health. No, they're individually their health is like half of a regular Dreadnought, or slightly over 50.
Oh, fire.
I'm stuck in a ghost.
Getting more ammo.
Dreadnought! Obelisk Dreadnought!
It would be nice for a scout to focus on the Arbalest because of his range and precision.
Here, you want me to focus on that one?
That's always gonna stay on the wall somewhere and looks more yellow than the oscillator.
I'm colorblind.
Oh.
It's an Arbalest! Seek cover!
I know which one though, don't worry.
Eat it! By the beard! What is this abomination?
That's
We got.
not too big of an issue, but if you kill the Lacerator first, the Arbalest has a rage attack.
Eliminated.
Danger! Don't get too
Arbalest does a reach attack? Oh, so the other one?
When you're ready,
Yeah, the shooter one will do a reach attack.
brother!
It's like AoE splash, it'll shoot a bunch of them out instead of just 5. We can check for more gold. But it's been like an hour, we can just leave. Ghost is next to you.
From A to D, skipping B and
Ready.
For us!
let there be light.
If we see you on any on the way, we can just pick it up.
excellent. Drop pod inbound.
Weapon ready.
Dig here!
Light is up.
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back. Drop pod departing in T-minus
That's
5
annoying.
minutes.
Yeah.
Ready! Bam! Here I come!
Lighting up.
Any ninja roll here.
Go! Shield up! New bug hot! Can't carry it!
Woo! I don't know how I dodged that.
Music to my ears.
Shield charge!
Light is up.
We are
Pod's open.
friggin' her!
The
GG.
mule has been successfully retrieved. May you
GG. Thanks for being so nice, man.
Yeah.
Or both of you, actually. Thanks for being so nice.
That's one to the books. Retrieving escape pod.
Oof.
We did it.
I killed 300. Oh, I'd actually kill that many.